Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more Fallout Tales of Two Wastelands. In the last episode, we did a lot of progress with the sink, getting some people up and running as well. And we also made it all the way to the Forbidden Zone, which is the last gateway to Mobius. What's up, Eric and Chad? What's going on? I kind of want to do field research first before I do anything else. I want to finish up the sink before I take down Mobius and all that stuff, because I want to get all of their ending dialogue, because that is one thing I do regret doing before moving on from the capital wasteland. I didn't really do much of the quests to have much dialogue, so I kind of want to do that here. We are going to go ahead and break out the lair. Get out the ammo. Actually, we've been here already. This was up here, apparently, and I had no idea. Okay. Seed packet. Okay, there's just a bunch of seed packets, I guess. Ooh, I didn't take that. Is there any way I can get up there without having to drop back down? There has to be. I think they're done outside. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently, the second I start streaming, that's when a lot of noise has to start outside. Okay. Wait, no. I go this way. Oh my. Where? What? Oh, hello. Alright. Seed packet. Dried Nevada agave fruit, pear, barrel cactus. Ooh, blood sausage. Give me that. Alright, this is the last one over here, I believe. Get rid of that. What? Where? Huh? There's things around? Oh. I'm a little overpowered, honestly. Is that it? Return the samples to the sink. We don't really have much to do in this place anymore anyways. Like, once we finish up, like, the sink, we're kind of done. Is it still gonna be, like, gray? Yeah. is. I don't know why it's like this. I really don't.
You got some plans for me, don't you? Yeah, I can smell it all over you.
Stop. Ah, what the fuck? I command you to open your port and receive. No.
Ah, yeah, baby. Just slip it in there.
Ah, I'm gonna get demonetized on Twitch real easily.
Launch.
Stop! God damn. I don't like this guy at all.
What's the haps?
Do you play? No. I want to recalibrate the sonic emitter. I found a sound wave file for you.
Right on, baby. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
Robo Scorpion. Ah, is that it? Can I not change it?
You heard of that? What's the hap?
Oh, give me one of your sonic. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's look at opera singer real quick. This does. I believe the strongest version is Robo Scorpion. Like, I believe it is Robo Scorpion. Or is it Tarantula? I actually don't remember. 81, 76. Critical strike explosion.
What's the haps?
Tarantula. 75. Incendiary. Yeah, no, it's Robo Scorpion. That is the strongest one. So I'm just gonna change it. So there's like 5 or 6 different sound waves. So if I get 5 or 6 different emitters, I can if I get 5 or 6 different emitters, I can change the sound waves and have each one and compare them. Okay, I think all that's left is Old World Blues. Huh, I honestly thought we had like a lot more to do, but I guess we're almost done. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back down and end this. We didn't exactly confront him just yet. We sort of just went in there, destroyed his giant Robo Scorpion, and then left. So up there is Mobius. Oh, we also, by the way, in the last episode, we became extremely overpowered, if you look here. Because, you know, we have 100 in every stat. I'm also kind of thirsty, so I'm going to go ahead and drink some water. Also, maybe eat some food. Okay. Yeah, we're just a tad bit overpowered. We're fine. If you guys do want me to, like, maybe limit myself to, like, using kind of weak-ish weapons, just so that I have, like, a chance of, like, actually dying, just let me know. Because, like, right now, I believe in the last episode, I upped the difficulty to very hard. So, like... Oh, they're still jiggling. I upped the difficulty to very hard, so everyone should be doing, like, max damage to me. But, you know. I'm still just cruising, honestly. But, if you guys want me to make this a little bit more difficult, then, just give me some suggestions. Maybe if I ever do Fallout 4, and I do that modded, I'll make it a little bit more difficult. Because I don't know Fallout 4 as much as I do this, so I have no idea how to become overpowered in that. I don't think I need the emitter anymore. I'm gonna just use this. Mobius!
They said I was mad. Hmm? Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's
FOV
it. You're coming
cone.
into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though. Especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily.
Variety of reasons.
You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way.
It's getting dinner?
You
Sick.
see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh well.
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experienced that.
Another level up? Are you kidding me?
Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful.
It's the robot trying to be a pirate. The left screen looks like a eye patch. He's supposed to be a scientist. It's just a broken monitor because he's been around for so long without any repairs. Also, what's up, Xavian? What's going on? Can you tell me about your robo-scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert. Like
There are
poisonous
robot
frosting.
pirates, but those are in Fallout 4.
How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had.
Well, they're not exactly
Perfect
pirates, but you
candidates
know,
for
they have a
improvement
ship.
As a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
I was curious about... Yeah. You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Wait. Sounds like you built the Robo-Scorpions, issued threats to keep the think tank occupied?
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the raisins better than I do.
Everything you've told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I. Although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
You reprogrammed their names as part of a recursion loop? What, to trap their processors?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
A recursion loop is designed to prevent the flow of information. So...
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan C's in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. Probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several plan Bs in case the As fail.
Klein, Mobius. 0's a circle. 8's an infinity symbol. They're all loops. I get it.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only
Ouroboros!
themselves, but
Oh,
the
like
sense
this
of time
dragon
and
eating its own
history.
tail.
All that is left is
That's,
what's here.
bro. I've never noticed that.
Chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world. Here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional.
Or a snake. It's whatever. It's the same concept. Snake, dragon, whatever. I know what it's referencing at least. Minor detail, but a snake devouring its own tail is Ouroboros, not Ouroboros. I don't know.
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
If you lobotomize the think tank, why terrorize them? I don't understand why you sent the threats and the... Yeah, no, if you lobotomize the think tank, why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
But there must have been other signs of a larger world.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
The bullet that went into my brain? Doc Mitchell tried to patch me up, but...
Yes, very good. I should have mentats in just you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem. And the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess.
Couldn't.
Knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
Klein said they had the idea to get the 3 technologies after your broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth.
What?
My
Why is
threat
herbal
broadcast
tea
is designed
whatever?
to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
But the think tank downloaded the schematics, not the items. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
What is the purpose of the technologies?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Was there any other data transmitted in your threat broadcast?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
So Mobius is the good guy, and he's just trying to... No, wait, no, they're all kind of bad, because he's trying to keep them here. Okay. Let's just... Mobius is trying to keep the think tank in Big Empty. Being over encumbered no longer... I'm just gonna take this, honestly. Or should I? Because with this, I don't even... once I finish the DLC, I don't really need to fast travel much. Spend 18 minutes talking to Mobius. That I'm gonna spend a lot more time talking to other people. That's just Fallout. Strong back? You know what? I'm gonna take strong back. What is this? Alright, brain.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through bits of radioactive muck again?
follows basically a talking simulator. It's really not. It's a post-apocalyptic RPG. It just happens to have a lot of talking in it. But most of the time, you can either just not talk to him, gun Mobius down, and just go on with your life, or you can actually like learn the story and talk to him. Like it's a Bethesda RPG game. It lets you do pretty much anything you can think of. Are you my brain? Why does my brain sound so masculine?
Ah, well, as to that, you'd be surprised how hard a feminine-sounding voice modulator is to find in the Forbidden Zone. It's not as though brain-sustaining life support tanks grow on trees. I had to take what I could get.
In my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
There's no need to be sarcastic. Meeting your own brain is a slightly odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you?
Yes, because running around a crater full of bizarre science experiments, hygiene is a top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing.
Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, a, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Hmm? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Of course you're responsible. You're my brain.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
Why does the brain sound like Stewie from Family Guy? Because that's what the VA was trying to go for. It's not the same guy, but the VA for the brain was trying to basically go for Stewie. But you're the source of most of those glands. Unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame.
Well, look. It's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Admit it, you're just as glandular as I am.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
But what about the good things? What about that cool breeze on your cheek? The smell of food? Love?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Isn't it just as true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So we're at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
So what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures? Wait, no. Actually, you know what? How the hell did Mobius get hold of my brain?
After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome.
How did he manage that?
I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though.
That seems like a pretty unlikely coincidence.
Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it.
Well, that answers that. On to something else.
Well, as long as your curiosity is satisfied.
So what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? Then let's go make them share. Come on, Brain. It's stomping time.
Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning?
Let's just say the last resort of the civilized man. Let's just say violence is the last resort of the civilized man. And I'm feeling mighty uncivilized. I'm gonna show them what's really the brightest thing in the room.
Oh, energy weapons, yes. I'd almost forgotten how much fun those are. How do we proceed then?
If the think tank won't hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Clyde will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
So. Nah, what the huh? Wait, hold on. Wait. What the huh? Okay. Sure. Anyway. Violence is gonna be the last resort. Like, I want to get past I want to do this without violence. I really do. So I'm not going to attack them. I'm going to actually talk to them. Hopefully I can get past this without actually doing any damage to them, though. That's not base game, by the way. That's a mod. So before you think that's in the game, that's a mod. That's just weird, man. It's funny. That was hilarious. Give me that. Give me those bottle caps. Sure. I think there is a locked. Yeah. Oh, wait, over here. What is this? Ooh, PKWMG. Okay, it's way too dark in here. Give me all your loot. I'm taking everything you own, Mobius. Wasn't there like a lockbox or something here, though? Did I pass it? Oh, it's in this room. Ooh, give me that. Okay, it's this. Is that all that's here? I could have sworn maybe Mobius doesn't have glasses, so hold on. No, I think he does have glasses. Proton axe. It's gotta be glasses like somewhere, I believe. Mentats, whiskey. Over here. I don't know where the glasses would be, because I do believe that there are. I think there was a what's it called? I do think that there's a challenge of wearing all of Mobius's stuff. But, whatever. I just jumped down. So how much carry weight do I have? I have 375, so that's actually a lot. Alright, time to go back to the think tank and end this once and for all. Alright, here we go.
You require some addition.
Cosmetic surgery. Swap body parts. Place your heart back into your chest. Heartless. Okay. Cardiac arrest perk. Your heart is back in your body, but some advanced technologies remain. You are no longer immune to poison, but you still recover more health from healing items, and your endurance is. I think the other perk is better, honestly. I think Heartless is better, honestly. So let's go ahead and swap that back out. Synthetic version. Because being immune to poison is really good. Like, what else does Heartless do? You cannot be poisoned and filters in your... You cannot be poisoned and filters in your heart increase the efficiency of healing items, recovers more health. Yeah.
You require some
The only thing is that replacing your heart gives you an extra point to endurance, but like honestly, it's kind of meh. Alright, let's see. Reinforced spine. Your spine is back in your body, but some advanced technologies remain. Your torso can now be crippled again, but your damage threshold and strength having increased +2, +1 respectively. So you get more strength and more DT. But my torso can be crippled again. That just gives me 11 strength. Actually, no, I don't think it does. You know what? Yeah, no, give me my fake spine back. Brain was right. I'm keeping spineless.
Soon the day will be at hand. I will ride forth at the head of my armies, and we will crush our foes and hear.
Because I believe spineless does a lot more. Your toes can no longer be crippled and your damage. Yeah, no, it just gives me +1 strength. That's it. And I didn't even see a difference in strength either, so I'm good.
The weeping of the small appliances.
Okay, let's go ahead and put these weapons away. I think this is a unique one, so I'm just gonna put that over there. I don't actually know if it's unique or not, but I'm still gonna put it in there. Alright, let's go ahead and confront them. This also might max out our level too, so I might have to get... I'm either gonna have to get a mod that makes it so that I can level up infinitely, or I just stick to what I have. Dr. Klein awaits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. I'm gonna save right here. Hello, Dr. Klein.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing over my brain. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Do you think I killed Mobius?
Yes. Wait, you did, didn't you? You are lying. No, you are not. Your heartbeat, perspiration, all excessively confident and sure of yourself. Why would you reason with that maniac? He'll destroy us all.
Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first.
Nonsense. Confer, colleagues. Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dala?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism, breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe.
I hate
We
this.
must keep it alive. For study. Slow study.
Dala, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Klein, you know, this lobotomite, it's a great sounding board. You respect ideology, right? This one's, well, it's got good ideas.
Silence, Dr. O. This is a think tank decision. Save your objections until after I have decided our course of action.
You know what, Klein? Stick a straw in your tank and suck yourself. Long and deep. And my name is Zero. Yeah, a big, fat zero with a slash through it.
The slash as a designator of... Why, that is brilliant. But how did you...
The lobotomite taught me that. Taught me a name is more than, that I should take pride in things like names. And you know what? Forget it, Klein. I hate you. And your theory of brachial beam oscillation? The Chinese had it first, you copycat.
How dare you? Brainial beam oscillation was solely my discovery. I expressly told you that and deleted all evidence to the contrary. It's 2-8. Why are you acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before. And this lobotomite needs its surgery. What is wrong with you? You sound brain-scrubbed, blindly agreeing with the lobotomite. What?
I, for one, cannot bear to let this continue. I don't see what is to be gained by throwing another body into our labs, especially one that has done us a service, gone where we feared to go. This lobotomite doesn't deserve our knives. It deserves our respect. We should care for it, feed it, nurture it, give it the life Gabe never had.
Why am I even listening to you fools? Enough of this mutinous chorus. If there's a word I hate, it's mutiny. And the word jism, which never made any sense to me. It's ridiculous putting j and zm together like that. Nonsense. I count as 5. Like the mighty human hand I once had, with its 5 penises clenched in a fist.
Okay. God, you need to stop. Sounds to me like your math is wrong, and the odds aren't good.
Nonsense! The mathematics of this situation are on our side, lobotomite. I believe... No, wait. Carry the 2, then... If this were a democracy, I would be concerned. We are too scientific for that. So just surrender.
It's not a democracy. It's a research facility, and over half of your colleagues dispute your findings.
You dare use logic against me?
I do. Here's the deal. I'm not going to surrender. You are.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
You can still do that. Here. Quietly. Wait, no. I can bring the Mojave, this world, to you. You'll be safe, and you'll still be able to experiment.
For you? And for science? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service, as long as you do not destroy us.
Alright. And with that, Old World Blues comes to a close.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The Courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ, and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the Wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past, they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Your brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. You are no longer more resistant to addiction, but you still learn things faster, and your intelligence has increased by 1. You've acquired the TTW Transportal Ponder. It's capable of transporting you and your companions between the sink and various destinations within the Mojave and Capital Wasteland. To use the teleport function, simply equip the Transportal Ponder as you would any weapon, pull the trigger, and select your desired destination. Note that it won't work in interiors or in combat situations, and is totally incapable of harming your enemies. There it is, the final level. So, what do we pick for the final level. The movement speed is greatly increased while in sneak mode. You have learned the value of careful packing. Items with a weight of 2 or less weigh half as much for you. Okay. You know what? Give me that. Oh, wrong way. I don't know why this whole place is still gray, but whatever. So I believe that would mean that I can carry all these no problem. So let's go ahead and head back home and start moving into our new home. Capital Wasteland. Oh, Capital DLC. Capital Locations. Megaton. Home sweet home. Alright, let's just start taking everything. Especially our tiny intact gnome and also Big Spoon. Okay, I think that's everything. Unfortunately, we can't take our bobbleheads with us, so this is probably gonna be the last time we'll see these things. But, alright, let's go ahead and leave. Go ahead and put all my uniques in here. This. We don't really need this anymore, so I'm gonna put that in there. The stealth laser pistol I don't think is unique. Rail cannon? I don't think this is unique either. I'm gonna keep one of these at least. Everything else I'm going to be selling. Riot gear? I'll put it in here. It's not often that we get riot gear. These we can get literally anytime we want. Spacesuit. don't think I can put the ghoul mask underneath my my helmet. Okay. How much do these weigh altogether? 9 pounds? That's actually not bad, honestly. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna start selling stuff to the sink now. You.
Might I be safe in the assumption that matters with the think tank have been satisfactorily concluded vis-a-vis your residence in this domicile?
I'd like to buy some things.
Very good, sir.
Now we can finally go ahead and sell all of these crystals. Pack of cigarettes. Where's the carton of cigarettes? There you are. These two. Okay, let's see what else you got. You have another sonic emitter that I could take, but I don't think I want that. Honestly, I'm just gonna take these back. There we go. Now we just wait like a day or two. Or we come back at... Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna... Oh wait, the Lincoln's repeater goes in here. I'm gonna put all these in here because I still need like 2, 3 more. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I need 2 more. And then I can give it to the guy. Okay. I believe that this was gonna be heavy armor, so let's go ahead and put the heavy armor in here. I think that's all we really have for heavy armor. This is gonna be medium. That's it, I guess. And this is light. Okay, so that's basically everything here. Okay, these. I'm about to make so much money. Oh wait, here we go. Can I go to... I can go to the Arlington Library. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do then? Mojave locations. Good Springs. I am going to loot the fuck out of Doc Mitchell's house. Out of, pre-war books. I'm going to absolutely drain this guy out of his books. I don't know why the sky is like this. I really don't. I don't know if I did something or if I added something. Maybe I added like a weather mod or something. I don't know. Like, I honestly don't understand why it's like this. I mean, it doesn't break anything, really. It still plays fine. Maybe it's the lighting? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, Doc Mitchell, how many pre-war books do you have? Because I'm about to steal all of them. They better not go like, oh, we can't take these. These are fake. Because I know that's a thing. I believe... Oh, that's a burnt book. I don't need that. I know that's a thing in, like, base Fallout. Or base Fallout 3, where, like, there are some fake pre-war books out there. She better not tell me these things are fake, or else I'm gonna be really mad. Cause I have like a lot of these things. Even then, I still have like a bunch of I still have like a lot of what's it called? Scrap metal. Yo, what's up, Gideon? Also, what's going on, Azrael? Forgot to say hi to you because I was in a long ass cutscene. Alright, let's start going to the library and see if we can get some money. So now that we have this teleporter, we can go between the capital Wasteland and also the Mojave very easily. So we are no longer stuck in either area. We can go between the two back and forth whenever we want. Which is really nice, considering we haven't really done much in the capital Wasteland.
You've returned. Have you brought...
I have pre-war books.
Very well. Here is your... You have no such thing. I do not have time for the...
Alright, let's see. Almost 5,000 caps. Okay, I believe we also have some cameras too, so let's go ahead and go to... the Citadel. Because I believe we also have cameras. I don't really remember how many. Crafting. Do we not have them on us? Junk. Okay, we have 28 cameras. We're not gonna really be... We're not gonna be making that much money from the cameras, but we're still gonna be making a lot of money from the cameras. We still have scrap metal. And we also have fingers to give. Gunny. Okay. You know, honestly, it might be the lighting, because I don't remember it being this dark. Like, in here, like, at all. So, let me... Do I have, like, a lighting mod? Let me try turning that off. Hold on. have that on for right now. When did I install this? Let's see about let's just turn off the lighting, see if that fixes it at all. Because I believe it is the lighting. Because I don't remember the inside of the Citadel being that dark. I don't think it was that dark, honestly. Like, I really don't think it was that dark, so we're gonna see if this fixes it. Oh, jeez. Okay, now it's worse. Let me turn those back on. Now it's worse. The hell happened? Oh well. I'm probably gonna be using the thing anyways. Alright, let's see if this fixes it again. Alright, you know what? I don't remember this area being this dark. I really don't. It's gotta be something I added or something. Maybe. I don't know, whatever. Because I do not remember this place being this dark, but whatever.
Development is on schedule. I'm pleased to hear you anticipate.
Bro, which is that you? Hey, no, come back. Scribe, no.
Well,
is that you? There you are.
Yes. Well, I'm quite.
I have cameras for you.
Underwhelming.
2,800. We're at 20,000 caps. Jeez.
A few of the parts I need were lost in the reduction. You will make do about it.
Oh. You just have your personal log just sitting here?
I will not allow the Enclave to control the one thing that could bring even the slightest spark of hope to these people. Project Purity would mean millions of gallons of pure, clean water for the people of the capital Wasteland. James never got the damn thing to run. Neither did we, for that matter. But the Enclave, if they controlled that much clean water, they would control the entire capital Wasteland. I simply cannot allow that to happen.
Maybe my brightness in game is down? I don't know, whatever. I'll have to fix this off screen. Because I don't know what I turned on or turned off. Maybe I updated something. Okay, let's go to Megaton. Get rid of these, get rid of these scrap metals. There you are. Walter.
Yeah? What is it?
I got some scrap metal, Walter. Okay. One more area. Most of this episode is probably going to be me either talking or organizing, honestly. Move.
You live the life of a regulator. Then you've been busy. Good. You've done good work. Not only that, but the other regulators have told me of your other actions in your travels. Good deeds should not go unrewarded, and so I will add on a bonus to your normal bounty.
Yo. How much? Walt from Fringe? I don't know what Fringe is, unless that's like the area that he's from in the show. I don't know. I don't watch Breaking Bad, honestly. I just know the memes. Maybe it's in UI colors? Oh. Font changes? That's cool. UI tweaks. Alter-wise, who you're thinking of? Spiritual successor to the... Okay. And I didn't know that. Let's just go ahead and just put some stuff away. Even though I can probably carry all of these things, I don't really want to. I think 30 stim packs is fine. I'm gonna put all those in there, put these in there. I'll carry 5 doctor's bags on me. 10 Radaway is fine. I don't really need more than that. Put these in there. Just get rid of all these, I guess. Alright, put the food and stuff in here. I'll keep the purified water on me. I'll keep these on me. Bruh. You know, I could just Blood sausages are staying. Those can go. Okay. I still have a bunch of these. I guess I can just make this my book. My book drawer. Should I keep the alien epoxies on me? How much do they weigh? 3.13? That's fine. I'll keep those. Alright, ammo. I am keeping the delivered Nova Surge, the layer. I don't know about this thing. Probably not. I need something that is not energy. So, double barrel? Because I have the delivered for 10 mil. That could be my quick to use sidearm. I could use the perforator for a bit. Or the Bison Steve. I'm pretty sure I have some ammo for this. Oh, I'm taking this actually. I'm taking that. You know what? I'll take the Bison Steve. I'm pretty sure I have enough ammo to keep this on. So 22 LR. I don't think I have any 22 LR actually. I mean, I have enough to use it. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? Oh, God. Ah! Ah, God, that hurt. Jesus. Alright. I need 10 mil. I have all the 22 LR I have. 308, E-cell, microfusion. I'm going to keep like 200 rounds of this. God, that actually hurt. I'll keep 400 of this. Because I know I'm going to be using a lot of this ammo. Wait, can I not count? Can I actually like not count? What? That was supposed to be... Whatever. At some point, I do need to start using better ammo. Okay, so no, 556 is going in here. Oh, I put the 22 LR in here. Whoops. Where? There you are. Give me these. Shotgun ammo, I don't really need right now. I'm gonna keep the energy ammo on me, just so that I can convert it. think that's everything. What else do I have that's weighing me down? This doesn't have any weight. This is gonna stay on us. Oh, it's all the crafting stuff too. That could be it. God, that's never happened to me before. That was like, that was bad. I'm gonna put all my miscellaneous in here. Oh, I forgot about the hollow. Whatever. Those don't exactly. You know what? I'm gonna keep these. Maybe not the flamer stuff. Okay. Android. I'll put these stuff in here until I have a spot for them. Chessboard. Okay, so now we can actually. Now we're actually not over encumbered anymore. Okay, time to start converting these. I'll keep 200 of each, honestly. I keep closing it. 446. Okay. This might be good, honestly. I think we are ready to start exploring again. Do you have more money for me? I doubt
Will
it.
Sir be staying for any...
I doubt you have more money. You don't. Okay. I will take those. Ammo surplus? I think I'm fine on everything else. I do need to start taking different ammo though, so I'll start just taking different types. I could probably afford all of this, honestly. Like, I can probably get the money. Actually, hold on. Wait. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my, my laser weapons. Or my alien weapons and start and throw those in so that they can pay for the ammo.
Will Sir be staying for...
Okay, so let's just start getting all your ammo. Except for the big gun stuff, because I'm never gonna touch that stuff, honestly. Okay. Darts are really easy to find. Alright, so 2,000? Not a problem. Awesome. I just made a bunch of ammo really easily. And now I just put these back. And until I have like a good amount of like ammos, I'm gonna stick with like the regular rounds, if anything. Although I think 10 mil I could probably switch over. Not really. Okay. Alright, let's get going. We've spent a little bit too much time just dicking around, honestly, in the house. Let's go ahead and start. Let's go back and go get Hope. Hope and Eddie. Mojave. Prim. Let's go get Eddie. And Hope, honestly. Because Hope, we could, deck out in weapons and stuff. Eddie! My boy! Wait! We can also get Fox, too! You know what? Hold on. Museum of History. Let's go grab Fox! We're gonna have a whole party. That is not Fox. Ow. Fox, my boy, are you here? Oh god, this place looks awful. Why is it like this? I can barely see.
Get your party on. That's right, it removes stain. Something troubling you.
Can you have the Rex as well? What Rex? Care to join me, Fox? I would appreciate your assistance.
I owe you.
I don't know a Rex. I don't think I do. Okay, and now we go to Good Springs. And just down here should be Hope. We're gonna have a whole team. I could give Fox Vengeance too. I'm pretty sure Hope is down here, right? Okay. Good job, guys. Okay, there she is. She's naked for some reason, but whatever. Hope! Come with me. Awesome, let's go ahead and get Hope equipped with, stuff. The sink. I want to give Hope proper armor. Or actually, I can probably give her what would be a good weapon for her? Okay, first of all, I want to give Fox Vengeance. Should I give her... The Love Machine armor. You know what? Let's do it. I have to get it repaired though. And then weapon-wise, I just give her Fido or Cyberdog. Or maybe I give her this. You know what? Yeah. I gotta give that weapon, E-cell. Like, energy cell or electronic... This? Electronic pack cell or energy cell? Okay. Here, you can take these. I gotta get this repaired though, so give me a second.
Will Sir be staying for any...
Repair all? Might as well. I have the money. I can afford it. Okay. Trade equipment. Give me all these. Actually, no. Can I just do this? What's the thing for it? Okay. You're going to have this, these two, and like half of my ammo. You look so cool. So, as for you, Fox...
Yes, by all means, let's.
You still have a bunch of stuff that I forgot I gave you. You're gonna keep Vengeance. I don't even know if this will work, but if you want to keep it, go ahead. I gotta give you ammo for it, though, I believe. Oops, that's not at all what I wanted to do. I think I gotta give him ammo for it. I believe that...
Yes, by all means, let's.
I believe that it also makes it so that he doesn't... he doesn't use ammo, so I can just give him like one and he'll be fine. But whatever. I don't even know if that changed. I believe it changed. Use crafting station.
Yes, by all
Okay, he's using Vengeance. Good. Put those in there. Those in there. I'm gonna refill on microfusion. I'm gonna give myself an extra 100 ammo. And that should be fine, honestly. Alright, combat armor. Let me put these in here. So, we can only have one more slot left in our battalion, unfortunately. Put those in there. Put that in there. I will give you... Can I give you the man opener? Fox, here.
Yes, by all means.
In case if you ever, for some reason, go melee.
Yes, of course. Yes, by all means.
Okay, no, he can't use it.
Yes, by all. Have you I just wish there were another solution.
Whoops. I'm just gonna put the man opener back. Alright, let's go. We got our team! Is there anywhere else that we could possibly explore here, though? There are a few locations we've never been to. Which are, interesting. We could explore a little bit more. If we really wanted to. You know what? I feel like we should. Or at least that's what I want to do. Because there are still a few areas that we have yet to fully explore. So let us do that. Let's go ahead and go to the Y0 research lab.
Looks like this is my lucky day.
A pulse grenade, okay. Just more crates that probably had more of those Night Stalkers in them. Honestly, using using a regular gun against robots are probably not going to be the best idea. So let's. Can I even go inside? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I can even go inside. There's a terminal here. We finished up the design for the dispensers for the Sierra Madre Villa as requested. That big wig Sinclair went to the big mountain execs. He wanted emergency dispensers for his sheltered villa in case war broke out and they needed to care for the survivors there. He's done everything he can to isolate the community and tighten security. Now he just needs to guarantee a food supply and be able to ration out resources in the event of nuclear holocaust. I hear he even narrowed the streets so cards couldn't come inside town, let alone come up to the villa. Got the funding from Sinclair. Near as I can tell, he's willing to not only bankrupt himself with these devices, he struck a deal with the Big Mountain executives, letting the villa become a lab for the supposedly harmless prototype tech. I've seen the Big Mountain execs do this with other isolated towns. Hopeville, Metrological Research up north. And the whole process, it's not what I signed up for. Can I go inside? I don't think I can. Could probably get on top. Maybe I can get inside from like the top or something? Perimeter warning. Uh-oh. Okay, I think that's all we can really do here. Let's go to the mysterious cave. Anything over here? Yeah, it's getting dark. Alright guys, let's head inside. There's a thing over here. By the way it's moving, it's probably a cazador. No, it's a bloatfly. Let's go ahead and switch to something a little bit more expensive. Is that a guy? There's some. I think there's something in those things. Oh. Well, I got that one. I don't really think there's much in here besides just bloatflies. Money. Money. Ooh. Oh, I know exactly where this is. Yep, the legendary bloatfly. Oh my jeez. This bloatfly is said to be the strongest enemy in the game. I think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I could be wrong. Okay, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. I think I heard that somewhere else. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and just switch back to the delivered. But that, the legendary bloatfly is a really strong enemy. You know, it could have been the strongest enemy in the game, but you guys will never know if I'm telling the truth or not, because it's not like you can do a quick Google search. God damn, look at this. 26 bloatfly meat. Why are there 2 of them? Oh wait, what the heck is this? There's a thing here. Where? The Glockinator. What? Killed it with a Pez dispenser? I didn't kill it with the deliverer. I killed it with the layer down there. What is this? What is this? What in the goddamn is this monstrosity? Huh? This is hilarious. Now, I wish I had ammo for this thing. That's so funny. Is it like... It's fully repaired. It does as much damage as the delivered. I'm crying right now. Are you okay? Are you cry laughing or like what's happening? It's like it's kind of worse, but I still want to use it. It looks so worse. I'm so upset I didn't find this earlier. Also, I'm still gaining levels, so I guess level 50 isn't the max, so we're still gonna be getting skills. Who the hell stapled guns together like that? I don't know, but whoever did, they're amazing. That's so funny. I'm gonna try and use that, honestly. I need to go back and get some 9mm. I'm glad I continued exploring the big mountain. I really am. I'm really happy I decided to explore this place a little bit longer, because honestly, if I didn't, I would have totally just went through the rest of the game without even finding that. Alright, let's go back to the sink and grab some ammo for this thing. Where else am I going? Let's go to here after I get some ammo. Dude, I need to see if this thing, like, double shoots or something. It's 9mm. I don't even know if that's, like, the proper ammo for this thing. Wait, what the... Huh? I thought I had plenty of 9mm. Oh, okay, there we go. You know what? Let's properly use this thing. I'm gonna bring this to the next area.
Moonlights have more fun.
Oh my god. It's so stupid. Alright. It's an automatic. Well, of course it's automatic. It's a Glock. So you know what? How much money do I? How much ammo do I have? 198, 193. Let's bring. $500 rounds for this thing. How much weight do I have now? Yeah, that's fine. I'm bringing this thing. It's two Glocks slapped together. This is the best weapon I've ever found in this whole playthrough. These guys are probably gonna have to find their way down, but I am just gonna jump. The thing is, like, I'm not even holding it the same way in third person. I'm holding it like a proper pistol. So, like... Alright, let's see what this place has for us. I can't wait to actually use this.
You just made my day. Opening fire.
Of course, it doesn't really do much against robots, but like, still, I gotta bring this thing up against I gotta bring this thing up against people. I can't use this against robots. Is that it? Is that literally everyone in here? That's lame. What's that thing here though? Oh, a snow globe! You found a limited edition Mojave Landmark snow globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. This snow globe has been added to the collection at the Lucky 38. Like I said, we're gonna be collecting all of those snow globes, so it's actually really nice that I finally, that I found one here. Also, I believe this is a... Yeah, this is a recreation of Higgs Village. Which is really, really cool, honestly. Alright, next area that we are gonna go to. We're gonna go to X66 Hexcrete Archipelago. And this is the part where Azrael makes an archipelago joke. Wait, is it just this? Like, just these? Or is like or is there an actual area I can go into? I don't think there's an actual area I can go into. I think it's just these things. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it's right next to X13, so it's like kind of no point of being here. Z38 Lightwave Dynamics Research. The Glockinator. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. If you didn't hear, then it's fine. Okay. It's not even that many places left to go. No, I heard. Then why you... I'm just offended? Hello? Are you good? I guess he's safe. If it wasn't for Sinclair's requests, this hologram project would have been canned long ago. In addition to the dispenser tech he wants for the Sierra Madre, he spoke to the Big Mountain execs about using the holograms for defense. That's something NE would have to sign off on. I can imagine the cost to turn the holograms into something beyond walking cameras and graders. And why would you? It's only been a little while, and I already hate spending my time with these ghosts walking around the plant. Rather see the research money spent on actually improving the field of view sensors or adding upgrade to the emitters. Spending a lot of hours getting the Vera Keys hologram looking right. I'm a physicist, not a sculptor. Erating on her facial features and her dress to match Sinclair's expectations. It's about enough to make me file a complaint. I don't get the sense Sinclair's doing this out of love or, well, lust. Somewhere along the line, he became cold about the whole matter, as if crafting the whole hologram just right was something he hated. What is this Sierra Madre place they keep talking about? We have yet to be there. Something reanimate, bruh. Okay, what is this? Energy weapon skill book, yo. So there's still our stuff we haven't found out into the wastes for the sink. Anything down here, maybe? Wait, can we just walk through here? No, we can't. Antimatter Zweihander. Bonus critical chance, a critical equals boom. I'm gonna go pass out now. Alright. Well, be safe, man. I'm gonna give this to Fox, actually. Where is he? There you are. You over here. Where'd you go? There you are.
Now's the time. Very well.
Bro, get over here.
Yes, by all means. Let's.
Okay. Can I change those buttons? Like, I swear. That's transporters. I do remember there being like something here. Alright, whatever. I don't think there's anything else really here for us, so we can go ahead and leave. There's a couple more areas we have to explore. Innovative toxin plant. Take out the bison, Steve. Yeah, no, the Glockinator. The Glockinator is gonna be our main 2 weapon for a little bit, because it's so funny. So, by the way, guys, this stream was originally supposed to be, Into the Radius 2, but I couldn't get the game updated in time. Mostly because the game finally has been released from Early Access. And I am assuming it has an actual story now. I just had to say something. But, I should see how much... Literally talking about how well my computer does sometimes for when it streams. But, whatever. No, it wasn't you, Eric, it was me. It does that sometimes on my end. But, anyways. Into the Radius 2. I'm probably not going to stream Into the Radius 2. I'm probably, if anything, going to make it into a series. And I'll just upload the blank recordings. Because that game, most likely at this point, has an actual story now. And since it's out of early access. So I really want to play Into the Radius 2 because I've never beaten the first game. I've never beaten Into the Radius 1, but I really want to play ITR 2. I might make ITR 1 into a series as well. Deluxe chemistry set. Make some Stimpaks. Why do we have a security code for... What did I even get? Hazmat security code. But for where? Up here? Is it this? Got word today that there was a chemical leak at the Sierra Madre. Sinclair was on the phone to ask for more help from the think tank execs. So they're sending him the prototype chemical suits to protect the villa workers. Looks like they're following up an experiment with another experiment. The whole process creeps me out, and the way they're monitoring the Sierra Madre villa and examining the results. I don't think Sinclair even knows what he's really paid for. To be guineas like the little Yangtze Chinese. Maybe it'd be more merciful if war did break out. Put an end to this chain of horrors. So maybe we can't use this just yet. Instead, maybe it's something for whenever we get to the Sierra Madre at some point. Unless something here can be used for it. I don't think so. Because that terminal was already unlocked. Okay. Ulysses Point. Come on, game. What the hell? Alright, level 51. Alright, so I guess we're still leveling up. That's fine. Red sun? When you're charged by the rays of the sun outside between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., your laser weapons will penetrate. Ooh. Okay, give me that. That sounds real nice. Also, notice how the announcements has stopped. Oh, wait. Wait, no, that's a... I don't need that. Patient log.
Don't want to argue philosophy with you. Brotherhood are preservationists. Tech in the wrong hands, it's dangerous. Mojave's proof.
No denying that. Proof's here in this crater, all around us. Your tribe, the Brotherhood. Haven't met many of you. Wanted to. Thought you might be the last chance for the Mojave. The West, the East. But you're all the same mind. Obsessed.
Elijah is obsessed. He's mad. It's why they ordered his execution.
Two are more alike than you know. Too wrapped up in the wrong bits of history to see ahead. Not judging. I know how it is. People are like couriers. You and him. Sometimes don't even know the message they bring. You all had a new flag. Thought maybe new ideas along with it. What you believe isn't any better than the bear or bull. No future in either.
So says the man with the old world flag on his back. America, the Commonwealth, burned away.
America sleeps. And until it's dead, I carry it. Just like I carried you. More than hope. Belief. There's voices here in the big empty. I want to talk to them. Not like your Elijah did. Got questions. Want to hear history give its answer.
Didn't think you'd make it back. that courier?
Get her to come to me. Got a message for her. Like the message she had for me. Make them walk the road west, straight and true. Sink their feet in old world ash. Let storms tear at them. See the divide. See what happened.
The divide? There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Like the big empty. The Sierra Madre. No. The old world sleeps there. Sure as the flag I carry. The courier knows the way. And at the divide, her and I, there, we'll have an ending to things.
Apparently this guy has something he wants from us. Why? How he knows us? I have no idea. But there's only one way to find out, and that's eventually coming across this Ulysses. Or Ulysses, or however you say his name. I've heard it said both ways, and maybe even a third. As much as I really like this weapon, it's funny, but I don't want to just use it just for the sake of using it. I'm probably gonna put it away. Is there a guy over here? Missiles. Same rockets we destroyed back in Operation Anchorage. Same exact ones. It's just they're not in Anchorage, obviously. Come up to this little terminal, we can do a initiate test fire. And we come over to Boomtown target zone. We can actually see where that shot went. However, I want to go over here first. Because there's another Ulysses flag here. Explosive skill book. Okay. I think that's pretty much all that's here. I don't think there's much here, really. It's just that skill book. Alright, let's go ahead and hop over to the... the target zone. Or what's left of it. Can you jump? Jeez, jumping in this game is so ass. I believe it's somewhere around here. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Recipes for a gun skill book. Oh my god, dude. You have to jump first and then move, and even then it's like really janky. wonder if I can find a mod that makes jumping better. Ooh, Nuka-Cola victory. There's not really much here, so we can go to hazmat testing area, which is this way. At least I don't think there's much here. Some irradiated food and fridges, some minor loot, and also a skill book in that little crater. Other than that, there's not really much there. What is this? Hazmat suit containment unit. Hazmat dark light cowl. It doesn't even protect you from rats. Like, what is this? Like, bullshit. Those guys are probably gonna die if I stay here any longer, but they'll be fine. Hope is wearing power armor and Fox is immune. What the hell? Maybe I should turn off the weather mode. Hold on. I'm gonna try one more thing. Let me try one more thing. And see if this works. Because if this doesn't work, because I think it's the weather, honestly. If this works, then I fixed it. But if it doesn't work, then I'll fix it off stream. Or at least I'll try to. I don't need weather as much anyways, honestly. Oh! Did it work? The lighting definitely changed. Because I think it did. Bruh. You know what I could do actually? Hold on. Wait, no. You know what? I don't think it's gonna let me go back to the sink. Maybe it will now. What enemies? There's no one nearby. You know, it's like right here. I go? Thank you. Let's see if this fixed it. No, I did not. So the weather was not the cause. So I'm turning that back on. There's gotta be, wait. Hold on. Let me try turning these off. Atmospheric lighting tweaks. Let me try turning those off. I just want my game to be colorful, man. I don't want it to be looking like a black and white movie. This is the last thing I'm touching, and then I'll just continue on for the last 15 minutes. It's fine. This is the last thing I'm touching, and if it doesn't work, then... Okay, now it's worse. What? I don't understand. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna turn them back on. I'll fix it next time. It's whatever. I keep playing with this charger block for some reason. Alright, whatever. I'll fix it next time. For right now, everything's gonna be sort of gray-ish. We're almost done with the stream anyways. So, I'll have plenty of time to fix it. Where else am I going? We got the hazmat suit, Big Mountain East Tunnel. I think that's it, honestly. Yeah, that's it for the areas. So we just go to the East Tunnel, see if there's anything over here, which there might not be. And then we can leave the Big Mountain for a little bit until we have to come back and drop off our stuff. Is there even anything over here? Can I even go inside? Oh wait, is this where the explosion happened? Ah, I think this is where the explosion happened. Can I go inside of one of these maybe? Alright, well, I guess that's it for the Big Mountain for a little bit. We are not going to be doing another DLC for quite a while. I do kind of want to do some normal... I do want to do some normal New Vegas stuff for a bit. I believe that's fine for now. This is light, I would believe, yeah. Alright. And we have some miscellaneous, most likely. Yeah, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. It'll be fine. We can keep that on us. We don't really need to drop them off. So let's go ahead. Let's go to booted. Or actually, no. We still haven't done this over in Point Lookout, so we might have to do that. Okay. Let's go back to Prim. And meet up with Deputy Beagle. Yo, Beagle.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself.
What do you
out of
mean
a
we?
hostage
Who is
situation.
we?
Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
Can you tell me about the man in a checkered suit who came through here?
Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
That's it? Yeah. Bro.
Hello again.
What are you talking about? You're the sheriff now.
Oh, no. I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command.
Then you be the sheriff. What? Dude. What are the qualifications for a sheriff?
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
I'll help bring law and order back to Prim.
You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Hey there.
They didn't shoot the deputy. Deputy Beagle would like help finding a new sheriff for Prim. I should look for someone that has some experience with law enforcement and is familiar with Prim and the surrounding areas. Okay. That's the problem. The thing is, we're vilified by the powder gangers, so that might be an issue. Maybe there's still bodies over here that have powder gangers? Oh. I mean, that worked. Okay. It's probably gonna be a little bit of trouble. Okay. Alright, Fox, just tank that like a god, I guess. I don't know why everything is so gray. I really don't. Was it like that, like, way before in the past? I don't think it was. Hold on. I'm gonna see if maybe it's something I have. Yeah, wait. Then what did I do to make everything so gray? Like, it looks fine here. So wait, it's not a mod issue. It's just like I have something maybe. Yo, what's up, Jeff? 9231. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. What's over here? There's a thing over here. Hello? Toxic cave. Let's go in here. I might. Hold on. UI gray interface. So, I don't think it's like... Wait. Okay, no. I thought it was fixed somehow. Honestly, it might be from it might be from this. This is like, well, I think it's from this. Like little overlay that I have sometimes. I gotta like look that up later, or at least try some things. I don't think there's anything in here other than these guys. I mean, there's a caravan shotgun, but like that's kind of meh at this point. Honestly, I think it might be from this little overlay, the little night vision thingy. Let's just go. Actually, you know, I think it's time that we end this here, because it is approaching the end of the stream, unfortunately. So, next time on Fallout Tales of Two Wastelands, we're going to be going off to the NCR prison and hopefully finding a suitable sheriff for Prim. If you enjoyed what I watched so far, I want to consider hitting that subscribe button over on YouTube and that follow button over on Twitch. It really helps me out and gets me out there more. If you want to get notified whenever I go live, it's supposed to be updates about Legend of Soulstones or updates about me in general, go check out my Twitter. Speaking of Legend of Soulstones, go try out the Game Jolt demos. Completely free and feedback is well appreciated. If you want to post memes, art, music, whatever you haven't had a chance to me, others see it. Go join the Gummy Kingdoms, a small Discord server that we're trying to populate, make it the best place we possibly can. It is a bit small, a bit barren, a bit quiet, but hop in there, strike up a conversation or two, and maybe you can help make it a little bit more active than it usually is. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.